co-founder and chief executive Steve Jobs. He is the visionary behind the Macintosh computer, the iPhone, and the iPod.
You get a jukebox for free. It's the best jukebox in the world.
Steve Jobs has described iTunes 9, the latest version of Apple's online music store, as a great DJ or the best radio station because of a feature called Genius.
I think in another sense, with you bringing that part up, maybe it will make people step up in the sense of creating albums that are a little more cohesive and creating music that is just good music. So it's not just, you're not just banking on those 3 singles, you're banking on an entire album to really fulfill your, your musical desire.
But just how did Steve Jobs become the new king of pop? Many have said that Jobs' success lies in the fact that he is a hands-on manager who studies the minute details of his products. His insistence on high-quality, well-designed products and attention to detail helped Jobs realize such fabulous success with the iPod. Steve Jobs has really reshaped how music consumers view technology and also reshaped the technology itself. In what was possibly the most dazzling move of his career, Steve Jobs persuaded every major record company to sell Apple the rights to market their songs on the internet. Apple opened the online store iTunes in 2003, and by 2004, iPod was the world's dominant portable music player, with iTunes owning 70% of the market of downloaded music. Steve Jobs is particularly proud of the redesigned iTunes store, and says he's pushing for LPs with liner notes and other background information, just like record albums of the past. And albums are in the past. Today, iTunes means buying only the music you love.
Usually, I just like a particular song. I don't want to buy the whole CD because, like the CD has a bunch of different songs, but it's usually one song I'm looking for in particular, so I don't really want to spend more money for the whole thing.
It's easier, you can put more songs on there, and it's a lot more convenient than using CDs.
Lately, I'm buying more CDs because the MP3 compression methods does not offer a lot of quality, so I'm starting again to buy CDs.
Due to the fact that CDs, after a while, they could get scratched up.
The iPod has even been voted into Rolling Stone magazine's the top 50 moments that changed rock and roll. It's made music more accessible than ever before. With 5,000 songs in your top pocket, who needs a radio? Every era of music, every genre, available at the click of a mouse.
This is the #1 portable music player in the world. We've sold over 3 million. We have a very high market share, so it is #1 by a long ways. And iTunes is the #1 in iTunes Music Store, the #1 jukebox, #1 music download service. So what we think we've offered is people the best alternative, right? The #1 in each category. And now we see ourselves growing that business, growing our iPod market share, growing our iPod sales. So we think it's actually a good thing for customers.
The iPod has made it possible to listen to your entire music library, or audio books, record voice notes, play games, transport computer files, and keep you organized with built-in calendars and to-do lists. But debate rages over whether the iPod is killing the music industry. Globally, music industry insiders estimate that of the millions of songs that are downloaded from the internet every day, only 5% are actually paid for, while the other 95% are pirated. The iPod also gave rise to podcasting, and iTunes now offers music videos, full-length movies, and television shows. Digital media and Apple's ability to provide it to consumers has resulted in the company becoming one of the most famous turnaround stories in the history of business. And it was Steve Jobs who was in the driver's seat.